My favorite part of being here, and yes, I remember meme Mondays and diaper streams, is watching you evolve into peak dad energy over the last 8 years. Oh, me too. What's going on, Kyle? Thank you for the many primers over the years. Dormammu with Maria Hell. Interesting. About to get a little toxic, gamers. We gotta get our Hazmat in before Cleo releases that everybody adds Luke Cage to their deck. Although I get with Ironheart and Surfer, we technically have the bandwidth to play around it, huh? This deck is not all in on just the Hazmat plan, which is nice. This is one of a few things you can be doing. My favorite thing about Dormammu's release is that those decks typically don't have room for any tech cards other than Killmonger. Accurate. Oh, they're playing Mill. Is Mystique only here for Wong? You could Mystique Sarah as well. Wow! Holy. Do I want to make them have negative numbers? They're never a Luke Cage deck, right? Making them have negative numbers is more fun. Sugar, we're going down. Come on, let me make the numbers really tiny. Don't leave. Luke instead of Surfer, so you can Odin on 7. I can Odin on 7. Why do I need Luke Cage? I want all the numbers to be real little. Are ye worthy? That's fine. We'll lose the right, but we'll win the left. We'll win the rest. Oh, that's funny. They failed to summon Dormammu because the rogue was indestructible and couldn't be destroyed. That's funny. Oh no! Not Shang-Chi! Please don't destroy my negative 14 power Silver Surfer! Mercy! We found the perfect deck for your win a location with 10 power or less. We've nailed it. Figured it out. Also win a location with 1 card, yep. We're definitely magicking Gamma Lab, because they're a Shang deck and we're not. Beep, beep. So now we'll go Wong into Mystique, Cage into Odin. Oh shit, that's 50% to be Rogue. At least we'll know when we draw it, I suppose. Please be Rogue. Oh wait, are they 100% to be Rogue? Yeah, that must have been what they snapped on, yep. That was our second camel drop. I think we're 0% then. Imagine being dumb enough to put a card that beats your own deck in your deck, chat. It's so sad. Couldn't be us. That's so bad for us. Holy. I guess it's 50% to be okay. Not even Surfer coming down is all right if we draw Odin. We just need not Mystique. Ooh, that's potentially a fun one. Oh, Augers! Beep, 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 beep. Is Titan ever relevant for me? It might be, I guess. We'll put magic on the left. I'm just playing this on curve. Yeah, I'm saving it. I'll put Sarah on the Citadel, yeah. I have so many choices. Oh, they're killing it. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Do they have enough points to beat us on the right or the left? Like their only thing that makes a number is Dormammu, right? We're going to 20 on the left. Oh, yeah, we're definitely staying. Yeah, actually just cooked. Nice deck. Imagine! Oh, right! I forgot about Luke Cage giving us +4 over there, too. We're going to 24, actually. Imagine putting cards that add points to the board in your deck instead of just things that break your opponent's shit. Couldn't be my opponent. Wait, I'm supposed to make points, Jeff? That can't possibly be true. Just look at this hard-fought silver ticket from this sweaty gamer. Get out of my Marvel Snap. Miller's milling for Mill's sake. Yeah, I mean, that's just like the quintessential lesson in why Mill kind of sucks in Snap, right? Like, there's no payoff for decking your opponent. Like, if you got some kind of advantage for destroying their deck, like, it could be worthwhile, but you just don't. Oh, cards get 5 power. That sounds lovely. All right, so the game plan here is Hazmat into Wog, into Mystique the Wog, into Odin, them all on the last turn. I suppose there's a chance we take... I should have played these into the Starbrand crater for the sake of not having priority here. These going up to 5 points of power could lose us the game. We need them to play something into Danger Room and have it live here, but that seems unlikely. Or for them to play 2 things here, so we're tied, and then they're winning the breaker. But these should have all been here, so that way I'd be 0% to have priority, and then the Odin with the Hazmat would beat him. Okay, that's perfect. I accept humbly and graciously. So now they do their thing. And we get to do our best Britney Spears impersonation. Opponent's never an Enchantress deck. Right? Never in a million years would my opponent Enchantress me. I'm not even sure why you would speak her name. Why would you put that energy out there? Reggie, why would you hurt me like that? Yeah, our opponents are deeply sweaty today. They're a hand buff build. They don't have space for tech cards. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, maybe last year means they are. There's a build of hand buff stuff that definitely is playing Enchantress. But it's more tech card bush than anything. Believe it or not. Surely a Zabu deck would never play Enchantress. That's what I'm saying. Just gotta believe.
Breaking news.
Okay, cool. Yeah, they're probably not on tech cards at 30 Kia. I want an extra turn. Typically wouldn't expect location interaction out of them. Maybe they have a copy of Nico Minaru. This is gonna look a little weird, but I'm gonna Surfer before I Hazmat, so that way they're more likely to have priority. It gives me 4 less points on the board. I'm doing this on purpose because I want them to have priority going into the next turn. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh. It's incredible how mercilessly we've been dicked over by having a copy of Rogue in our own deck so far this set. Well, they have priority. They sure do. What are your thoughts on the tech card soup meta? I mean, I think the tech cards have a strong negative emotional bias towards remembering them. And you look at the stats, like, I'm literally currently playing against someone who has no tech cards in their deck, most likely, and just happened to have a card that copied our own tech card against us. Like, the tech cards in Marvel Snap are one of the worst experiences in terms of feels any card game I've ever played, but from a pure play rate perspective, they're not really that high in terms of play rate. Should you swap Rogue for Red Guardian? Red Guardian is much worse at hitting opposing copies of Luke Cage, which is why we have Rogue in our deck. It's a really interesting design. I think Is this a new one this week? I don't think I've seen this one before. I accept, humbly and graciously. I could have been a lot worse. It definitely could have. Beep, 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 beep. Previ, thank you for the 2.5 years and for the very generous tier 3. Welcome back. Beep, beep, beep. Victory. My opponent's deck is our deck is really the reason people play tech card shit. Our opponent basically can't beat us in any game where our deck actually gets to play the game. Our opponent has to hope our draw bricks, because anytime we make numbers, our numbers are significantly better than any of the numbers our opponent can put out. 2.5 years. I've been playing Snap for way too long. It's been a minute. Insert are we the baddies? No. We're the good guys that the bad guys show up to stop. How are the astral projection stats today? Astral projection is not likely a playable Marvel stat card. I expect astral projection will have its energy cost reduced before the end of summer. What are the odds they have a Shang in their hand buff deck? Thankfully, we don't have to find out because I could just Hazmat them. We'll play Sarah here, so maybe they can talk themselves into staying, but I assume they're gonna leave again. I assume we're gonna grind out a bunch of 2-cube retreats assembling our combo. Yeah, opponent desperately about to shove Enchantress into their deck after this set. Come on! I want to be toxic! Let me be toxic! They just haven't had any good hand buffs either, so like their draw's not very good. We have Wong Mystique sitting here. Ready and able. Oh my goodness, I no longer feel bad. They have fucking Shang-Chi in their hand buff deck. They are the epitome of everything that is wrong with Marvel Snap. They deserve every bit of hazmatting they are about to receive. You lose all 3 lanes! Good day, sir. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Look at this delicious casserole. Ah, ye worthy! No! No, you are not! You are not worthy, Shang-Chi! What a Shang-Chi gamer. Bing. Yeah, zero being the highest lane. Post that one, I think. It's toxic work, but someone has to do it. Where is Ajax? You don't need Ajax, chat. Their cards have no stats. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, 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 beep. Yeah, I ended up setting up Green Shot. It's not exactly the same how Windows snipping tool used to work for me, but the Windows snipping tool doesn't work at all, so or almost at all. The Windows 11 built-in screenshotting tool just randomly decided it was no longer going to copy snipped screens to my clipboard or open the editor application after I took a screenshot. So it's just like actually unusable. Microsoft Windows is a wonderful example of how monopolies and capitalism churn out shit products. They're bad for the consumer ultimately. Play again. Thank you for the 23 months. Welcome back. Thankfully, a Werewolf by Night deck would never play a tech card, so we should be good to go here. They're gonna have like 12 here. What if I do this and then we like rogue the Pim Arrow and do some other stuff in the center next turn? Think I'm into it?
Power must be controlled.
Oh, Marvel Snap. Unironically, one of the best suggestions I've heard for addressing the Shang-Chi problem is, and I think this is something that Marvel Snap has fundamentally failed to do well, is I think every location that makes Shang-Chi significantly better should be removed from the common location pool. A significant part of what makes Shang-Chi too good of a card is that even when you build your deck like this to completely blank Shang-Chi, there's like 4 different common locations that turn Shang-Chi frequently into an auto-win card. Nidavellir, Shuri's Lab, Gamma Lab, Monster Island, and there's a couple others I'm probably forgetting too. Just like all of these things turn Shang-Chi into an okay, I probably win on the spot card. Throne Room's another one. Yeah. We actually need to take an ad break. I didn't check before we queued into this match, so I'm gonna bail on the break all my stuff deck. We'll run an advert, we'll play one more with this, and then we'll have a new card release this afternoon. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Don't go anywhere. What a fucking chode. What a good game! That's why you left early. You really must have thought it was a good game. It was so good you left early. Evan. Fist me, daddy, fist me. I gotta go fill my water bottle. All this head goes, beer me. Asgard besieged another Shag location. That one's kinda, because not both players get it. But like Shag could let you ignore it and then hit it later at least. He's not bad there, but he's a little bit, I wouldn't call him auto win, I don't think. What are the odds Jeff gets a third 5,000 collector's token refund on a snap pack? Asking the real questions. Honestly, I'd be pretty unlucky if I didn't get another 5,000 token refund. Would be truly unfortunate. By the way, as we dive right into another match or two at this one, I'd also like to give a shout out to one of my longtime sponsors, Into the AM. They've got a sale going on now through July 7th for the 4th of July. They make all the fantastic graphic shirts you always see me wearing on stream and a range of other premium clothing. In addition to their 4th of July sale, you can also get a little bit extra off by using my code HOGLANDIA at checkout. Appreciate the folks that have checked them out over the years. I've got some Into the AM shirts in my closet that are 3+ years old at this point. Although Glandia Communities generated a little over 30,000 USD in sales with them. A lot of satisfied customers. High quality stuff that lasts a long time. But it has 16 cards in their deck. That's Agamotto, right? Their basic teas are pretty good too. I can't buy Fruit of the Loom anymore. Yeah, they're good stuff. So I was going to go Brood into Absorbing Man Brood, but with Morag here, that becomes a little less appealing. Although now it becomes more appealing. I thought Agamotto was 13. No, Agamotto adds 4 cards to your deck, and your deck starts at 12. Can we get a reminder of what today's new card does? Dies to Luke Cage. So, the correct play is Absorbing Man. The fun play is Wong. The new card requires you to jump through 50 hoops for a marginal effect that ultimately dies to Luke Cage. Yes, that is unfortunately an accurate description. Ooh, they put one of my cards into Morag for me. That was nice of them. Is it Sarah or is it Magic? I think think it's just Sarah. Oh, I forgot we didn't have a turn 7. I was thinking I could Hazmat. I was thinking I could Hazmat and Odin, but I can't. Or Ironheart and Odin, but I can't. It's actually awkward. I should have magicked. Excuse me? I accept. Not a crazy finish like we've been having, but we scraped it out.
Victory.
There must be a Texas drought going on, shit. Because they are sweating. This is one of the most puzzling types of stays in Marvel Snap in my mind. Because I don't think there's anything wrong with wanting to play full long matches of Conquest. But it is truly baffling to me that you would stay in a game like that last one where you are so unlikely to win if your goal is to sweat it out. Like, if you want to play a full Conquest match, play a full Conquest match, but like retreat the 8-cuber where you're deterministically dead. Like they died to my mediocre draw even. I think I want to absorb Big Man here. Do I? It's currently 30 degrees Celsius at 8 p.m. in the UK. We are sweating here. Coldest summer of the rest of your life, gamer. Yeah, I think I'm gonna magic the left. I really need card draw here. I need a Hazmat or a Silver Surfer or an Ironheart. I don't have any of my payoffs. Oh, Magic's a liability with Merlin. That's true. I didn't think about that. That's fine. They have to win 5 in a row. They hit their 1 and 3. They hit their 1 and 3. Are we dead? Me thinking about the future. Yep. Chat, are we cooked? Me thinking about the future. Yep. Well done even. Well, that is not a card that gets rid of Limbo. Man, what's the play? Is it this? I think it might actually be this, yeah. What does this put me to on the left? It puts me to... This is +4 up to 6. And this is +8 up to 14. And then I would be +4. +5 is 9. And then another 8. I get 17 in the middle. So I'd be 14 and then 21. That's probably worse than Odin, yeah? How does Odin get me? Odin gets me 8 plus 3s distributed around the board. Yeah, it's four Iron Hearts. I would need half of Iron Heart triggers to land center in order to be better than double surfering, which I think means it's not worth it. I think this is better. I think this is better. Even if their Green Goblin had been average, they'd have gotten cooked there, right? Victory. That was a funny end though. Good night, gamer. This deck is fun. It has solid stats on the untap tracker. You're actually not that cold to Luke Cage with this deck, which is nice. Your bigger problem are the Cosmos and the Enchantresses and the Red Guardians that beat up your wand can be a little annoying. But you're very far from all in on Hazmat. You have Iron Heart as well as Surfer that are both excellent other ways to add points to the board as opposed to taking away your opponents. And if you're ever looking for the absolute perfect deck to get your win a location with 1 card or win with less than 10 power missions done, this is a great one. We had some really fun ones. If you missed it earlier, we posted one of them on social media. This was our highlight from the set. 0 power at the end of the game being the highest amount of points on the board is always a fun thing to have it end up being.